the other agencies as well, or the other elective positions as well, are equally critical. Why do I say that? Because you look at, if we had a parliament that was doing its job, the plundering that we talk about would not be happening, because oversight would happen. Right? Now, if we had a judiciary or the ORPP, or we had an EACC that is clearing individuals, and individuals who end up at the ballot are people who deserve to be there, we would not be in the mess that we are in today. That today the parliament has abdicated its role. It is allowed to be captured. Senate as well. You look at the members of county assembly, they're not doing their jobs at the grassroots level. So one would then ask the question, why don't we just take the system whilst it is looking at the presidential vote and the decision to sort that? If we sort every other election positions that do exist, then we have a model country that respects the law, individuals who are in office who know exactly what they're supposed to do and get to do it. Because I refuse to agree that people who are in these election positions today do not know what they're supposed to do. They have just chosen not to.
You're right. And the system, the onetermcandidate.com, takes care of all positions, from MCA up to the presidential. We just have to go into phases. Right now, starting tomorrow, the people will be going to the site to actually have their say on whom they believe should be the presidential candidate for Kenyans. For Kenyans. This is not affiliated to any political party. This has not been sanctioned by any so-called opposition member. This is a Kenyan initiative. So Kenyans will head on to onetermcandidate.com to pick who they believe should be their candidate. And then after the first vote, which is tomorrow, 25th and 26th, then we will get the top 5, because currently there are 16 candidates who are
just for the record, it's happening tomorrow.
It's happening from tomorrow. What do you call it? From 6 a.m. tomorrow,
Saturday,
and it closes 6 p.m. on Sunday, on 26th. That is the first vote. Currently there are 16 candidates. From then we will narrow them down to 5.
So how is it supposed to, just to take the would-be participants through? How is it supposed to work? How have you organized it? How have you populated it for people to participate?
I don't know if I'm understanding your question.
Is it an app? How do I, if I want to vote, where do I go?
You go to your browser.
Is it a link? Is it a browser?
Onetermcandidate.com.
Okay.
First, you have to register yourself. We need to know your details. We need to know which county you come from, which constituency you come from, which ward you come from. And the reason why we are taking these details, and people have really asked, is because for so long, the political class have always relied on what we call opinion polls. And Kenyans are always complaining, who are these people who are giving these opinions? Me, I've never been asked these questions by any pollsters.
Neither have I.
I mean, I don't know anybody who's ever been asked. So they just show up with results, and then they say, this person is ahead, this person is leading. From where and since when? I didn't give this opinion. So now, for us to be able to know where this opinion is coming from, this is coming from real people. This is Gadoni, who's coming from this county, this ward, this constituency. And then you have to put in your ID number there. Simply because after you've registered, we are going to have to go through a voter verification process. It's honestly, what we've designed is basically IEBC on steroids. It's just that we do not have the mandate to run elections. So now, all these details will be able to ensure that we don't have, you cannot vote more than once. We ensure that there are no bots that are voting, to ensure that it is as credible as it can be. So that's the process. You go there, you register yourself, and then now after you've registered yourself, then you enter the booth. There is a digital booth. So on the 25th, which is tomorrow, 6 in the morning, right now, if you enter the booth, you will see there is a timer. It's telling you how many hours left before now it goes. So when you go to the booth, 6 in the morning, all the names of the candidates will load up, and then now it's up to you to select. You're selecting your flag bearer, you select your running mate, and then you submit these votes. Now the results are instant. It's like a calculator. 1 plus 1, the calculator will not tell you I'm tallying. It will not tell you give me some time. It will give you the answer.
Are the running mates still part of the one of the 16? Or
Yes.
This is
You see how the system is designed.
Yeah.
The 16 candidates are the options for the flag bearer.
Right. Okay.
The same 16 candidates are still the options for the running mate.
Okay.
Because Kenyans sometimes might prefer. Let me use an example of a candidate. Let's say Sifuna, for example. Someone can say, okay, fine, I prefer Sifuna more of a running mate rather than a flag bearer. You see, so he might choose somebody else, let's say maybe Wajakoya, and then he says, I want Sifuna to deputize him. Another Kenyan will be like, no, I feel like Sifuna should be president, and then Wajakoya should be deputy. So you should have the both names there so that they can be able to choose for themselves. It's not biased.
All right.
The system will not allow you, obviously, I mean, for someone to deputize himself. If you choose Wajakoya president or Wajakoya deputy, it will tell you, no, that's not possible.
That's not possible.
He cannot try again.
You mentioned verification.
Yes.
So you have a database, so you be verifying.
No, you see now, the people who voluntarily give us this detail, we are not, we don't, it would be against the law to take the database without their consent and slip it in our system. So we want people to voluntarily opt themselves in, okay? So that they